Biological classification exercise 1. Which of the following was given the status of kingdom in the classification system given by Copland? Though multicellular eukaryotic organisms with holophytic mode of nutrition belong to how many kingdom in Whittaker system? Select the correct statement with respect to Monera. Cell wall is made of polysaccharide and amino acid in most of the member of. Select incorrect statement with respect to Monera. Find odd one with respect to phototrophic nutrition. Select the correct match. At Archaebacteria do not show. Thermoacidophils are capable of withstanding extremely low pH and high temperature due to the. Thus smallest vowelless monerans. Agar, which kingdom includes nutritionally most diverse group of organisms and has no well-defined boundaries. Which of the following option for datum is correct? Red tide is caused by rapid multiplication of. Mark the mismatch pair. Mark the correct match. Agar, select incorrectly matched pair. 17. Conocytic dimorphic vegetative mycelium is found in. Choose incorrect match with respect to different classes of fungi. The name of class is based on sexual structure as the site of karyogamy and meiosis in. B. Select the correct statement with respect to mycorrhizal roots. X common mycobionts and phycobionts of lichen body are respectively. By which of the following feature is not related with the virus? These most of the viruses are have infectious RNA particle without protein coat. Purchase mark the odd one with respect to prions. Section A. One of the given kingdoms proposed by Linnaeus to classify living organisms is second. Which of the following kingdom of five kingdom classification system have heterotrophic organisms only? Tisra, in five kingdom classification, which of the following groups of organisms is placed in the same kingdom? चौथा, नॉन सेलुलोजिक सेल वॉल इज फाउंड इन। पांचवा, मैच द कैटेगरी ऑफ बैक्टीरिया विद द शेप्स शोन बाय द फिगर एंड सेलेक्ट द करेक्ट ऑप्शन। छः, in two kingdom system of classification, algae and fungi are placed in same kingdom. These inclusions indicate that the two kingdom system does not distinguish between। सातवां, the sole member of kingdom Monera। आठवां, the organism responsible for the production of methane from the dung of ruminant is। 9. Lichens are considered very good pollution indicator as they। 'causal agent of bovine spongiform encephalopathy'। 11. The function of phycobiont in a lichen is to। 12. Cyanobacteria are neither। 13. Which of the following is a function of a heterocyst in nostoc? 14. The infectious agent that caused potato spindle tuber disease was discovered by। 15. Sexual reproduction by adopting primitive type of DNA transfer is found in। 16. Select the incorrect statement with respect to the items। 17. Identify the following statement as true or false and choose the option accordingly. 18. In which of the following protists their overlapping shells fit together as in a shop box? 19. In 1898, a scientist called the extract of infected plant as Cantisium vivum fluidum. The plant was infected with bees. The body of Euglena is flexible due to presence of spores in slime molds. By zoospores are found in a particular class of fungi in which the members is Venus flytrap traps insect to get nutrients. In a five kingdom system of classification, it is kept in kingdom Chovis. In wheat, rust and smut disease causing fungi belong to the class. The following figure is of a fungus. Which of the given statement is not true for this fungus? Chabis. In agaricus, karyogamy and meiosis takes place in which of the following groups at least one member is imperfect fungi? Athais. First is used extensively in biochemical and genetic work and it produces spores. Second, select the correct option to fill the blanks 1 and 2. 29. Choose the fungi in which sexual reproduction is present. This virus infecting the plant usually have the genetic material. This kingdom Protista brought together Chlamydomonas and Corolla with Paramecium and Amoeba, which were earlier placed in. But this Whitaker did not classify the organisms into five kingdoms on the basis of that is under favorable conditions slime molds form A while under unfavorable conditions they form B. Complete the above statement by choosing the correct option for A and B. 34. Members regarded as fungi imperfecti are related to all the following characteristics except 35. Which of the given statement is not true for viruses? 36. Viruses could be crystallized was shown by 37. Bladder oat is a 38. A prion is a 39. Bacterial viruses 40. A unicellular organism which has a gullet, thousands of cilia, and macronucleus and one micronucleus is put under the group of 41. Mycoplasma. Section B. Objective type question. First, two kingdom system did not differentiate between. दूसरा, eubacteria having chlorophyll A similar to green plant are. 3. Evolutionary relationship was one of the criteria basis for giving. 4. Chlorophyllous organisms evolving oxygen in photosynthetic process are included in total. How many kingdom of Whitaker's system? 5. A specialized vegetative cells for nitrogen fixing in nostoc. 6. Which of the following pair is incorrectly matched with respect to archaebacteria? 7. Which of the following bacteria are able to oxidize various inorganic substances and use the released energy for their ATP production? At select the incorrect statement with respect to mycoplasma. Now, chief producers in the ocean so have. Thus, intervening dikaryophase is absent in sexual life cycle of. 11. In which class of fungi most of the members are decomposers of litter? 12. Viruses do not any position in the five kingdom system because of. 13. Dash dash demonstrated that the extract of the infected plant of tobacco could cause infections in healthy plants. 14. Select the correct statement with respect to kingdom fungi. 15. In most of the plant viruses, the infectious material is. Sole Identify the organisms shown in the given figure and select the common feature in them. 17. Fungi with conocytic mycelium are characterized by. 18. Which one of the following character is not a criterion for the classification of fungi? 19. Find the correct match. 20. Archaebacteria show similarity in mycoplasm in having. 21. The correct statement for lichen are. 22. Hyphae and fuse dikaryotic stage long-lived N plus N karyogamy diploid condition meiosis haploid spores. Above sequence of life cycle is associated with the members of. These read the following statement or choose the correct ones. 24. Red tides forming members. 25. Nostoc is. 26. Archaebacteria differs from eubacteria in. 27. Conocytic mycelium is present in. 28. Slime molds undergo aggregation. 29. Find the correct match. These lichens are symbiotic association of. Section C. First, which of the following is correct about viroids? Do which of the following is incorrect about cyanobacteria? Then which of the following statement about methanogens is not correct? 4. Which of the following statement is correct? 5. Match the organisms in column 1 with habit in column 2. 6. Mad cow disease in cattle is caused by an organism which has. Sat, which one of the following statement is incorrect? 8. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Now match column 1 and column 2. Choose the correct answer from the option given below. Thus, which of the following organisms are known as chief producers in oceans? 11. Ciliates differ from all other protozoan in 12. Oxygen is not produced during photosynthesis by 13. After karyogamy followed by meiosis, spores are produced exogenously in 14. Select the wrong statement. 15. Viroids differ from viruses in having 16. Which of the following are found in extremely saline condition? 17. Which among the following are the smallest cells, knowing without a definite cell wall, pathogenic to plant as well as animals, and can survive without oxygen? 18. Which one of the following is wrong for fungi? 19. Methanogens belong to 20. Select the wrong statement. 21. Select the wrong statement. 22. Which one of the following statement is wrong? 23. Chrysophytes, euglenoids, dinoflagellate, and slime molds are included in the kingdom. 24. One of the major component of cell wall of most fungi is 25. The primitive prokaryotes responsible for the production of biogas from dung of ruminant animal include 26. Which of the following statement is wrong for viroids? 27. Choose the wrong statement. 28. In which group of organisms the cell walls form two thin overlapping cells which fit together? 29. Choose the wrong statement. 30. The imperfect fungi which are decomposer of litter and help in mineral cycling belong to 31. Pick up the wrong statement. 32. Which of the following matches is correct? 33. The gut of cow and buffalo possess 34. Archaebacteria differ from eubacteria in 35. Which of the following shows coiled RNA strand and capsomeres? 36. Viruses have 37. The motile bacteria are able to move by 38. Pigment containing membranous extension in some cyanobacteria are 39. Which statement is wrong for viruses? 40. The cyanobacteria are also referred to as 41. Which one single organism or the pair of organism is correctly assigned to its or their named taxonomic group? 42. How many organisms in the list given below are autotrophs? 43. In the five kingdom classification, Chlamydomonas and Chlorella have been included in 44. Which one of the following organism is not an example of eukaryotic cells? 45. Membrane bound organelles are absent in 46. Single celled eukaryotes are included in 47. Viruses envelope is known as 48. Algae have cell wall made up of 49. Some hyperthermophilic organisms that grow in highly acidic pH, that is 2 habitat, belong to the two groups. 50. Infectious protein are present in 51. Black यानी कि स्टेम rust of wheat is caused by 52. Given below is the diagram of bacteriophage, in which one of the option all the four parts A, B, C, D are correct. 53. Select the correct combination of the statement A to D regarding the characteristic of certain organisms. 54. T.O. Diner discovered a 55. Which one is the wrong pairing for disease and its causal organism? 56. Which of the following is a symbiotic nitrogen fixer? 57. The Thermococcus methanococcus methanobacterium exemplify 58. Cellulose is the major component of cell walls of 59. In the light of recent classification of living organisms into three domains of life, that is bacteria, archaea, and eukarya, which one of the following statement is true about archaea? 60. Which one of the following is a slime mold? Except which one of the following statement about mycoplasma is wrong? Barsat, which pair of the following belongs to Basidium cities? Tirsat, ergot of array is caused by a species of Chaunsat, the thalloid body of a slime mold यानी कि myxomycetes is known as Pansat. The bacterium that is Clostridium botulinum that causes botulism is Chiasat. Which of the following environmental conditions are essential for optimum growth of mucor on a piece of bread? Sunset. Curing of tea leaves is brought about by the activity of exospores and hormocysts are formed respectively by 69. All of the following statement concerning the actinomycetes filamentous swell bacterium Frankia are correct except that Frankia 70. Which of the following unicellular organisms have a macronucleus for trophic functions and one or more micronuclei for reproduction? Ekahatar. For rating of jute, the fermenting microbe used is 72. In the five kingdom system of classification, which single kingdom out of the following can include blue-green algae, nitrogen-fixing bacteria, and methanogenic archaebacteria? Tihatar. In a five kingdom system, the main basis of classification is 74. In which kingdom would you classify the archaea and nitrogen-fixing organism if the five kingdom system of classification is used? Pachatar. Maximum nutritional diversity is found in the group. Chiatar. A specialized cell for fixing atmospheric nitrogen in nostoc are Satahattar. Nuclear membrane is absent in 78. Organisms called methanogens are most abundant in a peculiar odor that prevails in marshy areas and cowsheds is on account of a gas produced by 80. Organisms which fix atmospheric nitrogen in the soil fall under the category of Ekasi, transduction in bacteria is mediated by Berasi. Many blue-green algae occur in thermal spring, that is hot water spring. The temperature tolerance of these algae have been attributed to their Tirasi. For the first time, the bacteria were absorbed by Chaurasi. A large number of organic compounds can be decomposed by Pachasi. What are the sex organs provided in some bacteria? छियासी BZA यानी कि ब्लू ग्रीन algae are included in which of the following groups? सतासी which type of DNA is found in bacteria? अठासी a few organisms are known to grow and multiply at temperature of 100 to 105 degrees Celsius. They belong to Navasi. The DNA of Escherichia coli is Nabbe. The photosynthetic bacteria have pigment in Ekanwe. What is true for archaebacteria? Banwe. What is true for cyanobacteria? Tiranwe. Organisms which obtain energy by the oxidation of reduced inorganic compounds are called Chauranwe. Which statement is correct for bacterial transduction? Panchanwe. Chromosomes in a bacterial cell can be one in number and Chanwe. Viruses that infect bacteria and cause their lysis are called Santanwe. What is true for photolithotropes? Antanwe. The protists have Ninanwe. Which of the following organisms possess characteristics of a plant and an animal? So, which one of the following is true for fungi? Exoic. When there are two haploid nuclei per cell in some fungi before the formation of diploid, this stage is called Exodu. Which one of the following is linked to the discovery of Bordeaux mixture as a popular fungicides. Exothin, the black rust of wheat, is a fungal disease caused by Exochar. Columella is a specialized structure found in the sporangium of Exopatch. Mycorrhiza exhibits the phenomenon of Exocho. Mycorrhiza is correctly described as Exosat. VAM is an example of Exo8. An example of endomycorrhiza is Exono. Tobacco mosaic virus, that is TMV, genes are associated with Exodus. Detailed bacteriophages are Exo-agare viruses poses Exovare. Enzymes are generally not found in Exothere. Viruses are living because they Exochode. Viruses are no more alive than isolated chromosomes because Exoponder tobacco mosaic virus is elongated rod like with size. Exosol. Which one of the following statement about viruses is correct? Exosatere. Which of the following statement is not true for retrovirus? Exo18. The causative agent of mad cow disease is a Exo19. Which one of the following statement about lichens is wrong? Exobis. Most of the lichens consist of Exoekis. Which of the following is the use of lichens in case of pollution? Exovice. Lichens are well-known combination of an alga and a fungus where fungus has Exotheis. There exists a close association between the alga and the fungus within a lichen. The fungus Exochovis. What is the genetic material in influenza virus? 125 The sexual reproduction is absent in 126 which one of the following fungi contains hallucinogens. 127 Anoxygenic photosynthesis is characteristic of 128 Allocation with luxuriant growth of lichen on the trees indicates that they Section D Neat booster questions. First, how many of the given bacteria show heterotrophic mode of nutrition? Second question, which of the following statement is correct for wireless moneron? 3. Read the following statement carefully and choose the incorrect one. 4. Dash are present in guts of several ruminants. 5. Choose the correct option for the given below figure. 6. The free living and symbiotic and to fixing bacteria are respectively. 7. Purple sulfur bacteria are nutritionally. 8. Which of the following statement is correct for ancient bacteria of saline habitats? No. Indestructible cell wall is due to and present in dash. Thus slime molds A gives B C gives fruiting bodies. Agare, how many Protestants have body covering of follicle? Bare viruses and viroids have no position in a five kingdom system of classification because they are causal organisms of PSTD. So they identify the mismatch pair. 15. The most common method of reproduction in bacteria involves 16. Identify A and B in given diagram. 17. Cyanobacteria have a dash similar to green plants. 18. Read the following statement carefully. How many of the given statement are correct for archaebacteria? 19. Which of the following feature is incorrect for mycoplasma? Bis. Choose the correct match from the given table. X. All were demerits of two kingdom system of classification except Vice few organisms like Pseudomonas, nostoc, yeast, and seeded plants are placed together in the same kingdom in this, in which kingdom system of classification unicellular organisms were separated from multicellular organisms irrespective of cell type. 24. According to RSV Taker's system of classification, Chlamydomonas and Spirogyra belong to kingdom 25. Given below is the comparison of kingdom Monera and Protista. Fill in the blanks and choose the correct option. 26. Which kingdom was introduced in four kingdom classification and who proposed it? 27. Select correct match with respect to Whittaker system of classification. 28. Domain Eukarya includes how many kingdoms with respect to six kingdom system? 29. Bacteria are considered primitive organisms because they is 70 S ribosomes, chromatophores and circular DNA are found in Actis. There is no alternation of generation in Escherichia coli because of the absence of but this branched chain lipids occur in cell membranes of that is cyanobacteria do not possess 34. Bacterial cell divides every 1 minute. It takes 15 minutes a cup to be 1/4 full. How much time will it take to fill the cup? 35. Highly resistant nature of endospore is due to presence of 36. Endospores formed by certain bacteria are actually the means for 37. Select an incorrect statement for F. plus bacteria. 38. Sea water glows during night mainly due to occurrence of 39. Rejuvenescent spore of datum is 40. Leucocene यानी कि क्राइसोलेमिनेरिया is a carbohydrate which is stored as reserve food in case of 42. A special type of red pigment present in the eye spot of Euglena and Crustacea is called 43. Paraflagellar body of Euglena helps in 44. Difference between Red Sea and Red Tide is 45. Select incorrectly matched pair. 46. Fungi differs from bacteria in 47. Fruiting body in Aspergillus or Penicillium is known as 48. The famous Ares famine is related to a disease of potato known as 49. A dolipur septum is a characteristic feature of 50. Which one of the following combination of characters is correct for the given fungal group? 51. Find a set of edible fruiting body. 52. Read the statement carefully. 53. Symptom not seen in plants due to viruses is 54. Viruses possess all the following properties except 55. Identify A and B given below. 56. Read the following statement carefully and identify correct statement with respect to lichens. Thank you so much. Make your high willpower.